All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me for our certificate workshop today. Today we are learning about adventure specialist. So again, if you have like a niche market that you want to work with, this is one. Yesterday or last week we did ecotourism. Um, so if you go into, if you missed last week, you can go into my YouTube and catch that. That was pretty interesting. The ecotourism. So that's right here. We also started Canard. So if you guys want that free cruise, Canard, we just started. We got our first officer rank yesterday. So you can join us for that every Friday. It's a long training, but definitely worth it. Just wanted to share that with you. So again, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it. If we have any new agents, the reason we do these certificate workshops is first off is to welcome Karen. So is to make us better travel agents, right? Learning about Icon of the Seas, ecotourism, Royal Caribbean, Atlantis, Dubai. So it helps us to become better travel agents to be able to service our clients. So we do, vendors, we do destinations, we do, Marriott updates, okay? Different, of course, Disney, we do that, the Universal Studios. So again, it helps us to become better travel agents, but we also get a lot of perks out of doing these. Okay, so a lot of these trainings, guys, you can do on your own, but I do these every now Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. And as we talked about, we did Canard yesterday. So if you haven't done Canard, catch up, join us for next week for part two. Canard does give a free cruise, just like Princess. But with Canard, they actually send you an email invite, and like one of the girls got it, and 7 hours after she got it, she tried to apply for it and it was already sold out. With Princess, of course, they give you a lot of options. Okay, so Canard is the higher end one, so you got to be fast to choose that cruise. Okay, so today, if you haven't joined us or joined this group. This is my certificate workshop group. I thought I removed this. Hold on, let me move this. Okay. Um, oh, good. Congratulations, Karen. So yeah, if you haven't joined this group, this is my certificate workshop group where I post all my trainings and stuff. So please join this group. So the ending of each month, I post the certificate programs that we're going to be doing the next month. So right now we're doing, as I said, Canard on Fridays. We did ecotourism last week. Today we're doing adventure specialist. We're going to be doing Maldives, French Riviera, and La Collection. Okay. I know somebody talked about Scotland. I think we need to add that for next month. Again, if you have anything you want to see or do, let me know. Vanessa, you're still pending. Okay, let me see if I have you on here. Hold on. Let me do it on my phone. All right. So again, appreciate you guys joining us. If you're new, please make sure to do, follow along on your phone and or computer, and then do the training on the other side. Okay. We want to make sure there's a test at the end or during it. And we want to make sure that you guys pass, because what happens is you get a certificate that, okay, also, if for any reason, I'm approving a bunch of people now. If you haven't answered the questions, I will decline you. You have to answer the questions. So if you do get a declination, that is why. Okay, so just go back in and redo it. All right, Krista, Emily, and okay. All right. So again, make sure you do the test with us. So right now we're doing Adventure Specialist. That's under TBO Academy. Okay, TBO Academy is one of our programs that we do a lot of certificates with, okay? So if you haven't registered, please register. It's very easy. Once you get registered, you'll be able to do any of these trainings. So you'll want to, register. When you register, remember, anytime you register, you're first and foremost, Archer is the agency, okay? We work under their licensing. So even though you're established as yourself, when you're going through a vendor or a program, since we work under their IATAN licensing, etc., you use them as the agency. You are the agent. Okay, so remember that. Also, consortia is Travel Leaders Network. Okay. And then, and that's our IATA number. Okay. All right. So once you get registered, TBO Academy, you can do a search here, adventure, should pull up, hopefully, adventure specialist. There it is. And it'll pop up like this. Okay, so just let me know when everybody's here. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, if you do have any questions, make sure to put them to everyone in the chat box, not just to me, because in case I'm reading or we have a video or something, I want to make sure that we get your question answered. Okay. As I said, you could do these on your own, but they're kind of fun to do together because sometimes the testing, like yesterday, we had over 40 people on for our canard and we still missed some questions, so it's fun when we can help each other out. Okay, so as I said, once we're done, you're going to get a certificate that you get a post on social media. Guys, oh my gosh, look, if you're an adventurous, look at this, look at that, what we can do. Bah, 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 bah. Okay. All right, everybody good? If you're still registering, don't worry, we'll wait for you to take the test. So I'll just start reading, and then as I said, when we get to the test part, we'll go ahead and make sure everybody passes. So here's an overview. Adventure specialist. Okay, adventure activities during travel. Crucial requirements for travelers. Travel agents must offer several adventure activities for a particular destination and maintain people's attention. This adventure specialist course is specifically designed for travel agents, tour operators, and other travel professionals specializing in adventure tourism and activities. An adventure specialist course can help you gain valuable insights into current market trends, create exciting adventure-specific itineraries, offer adventure travel experiences, and explore different business aspects. What is an adventure specialist course? An adventure specialist course is a free certification for travel agents to add one more service. With this course help, you will understand what an adventure activity specialist does and how you can become the same with ease. Again, if you want to make it like a niche market, this is something that you can choose, just like ecotourism that we did last week, okay? Who is the course suitable for? The Adventure Guide program is suitable for people who want to start offering adventure activities to clients. You could take this course as a travel agent or any professional belonging to the tourism industry. What topics are covered in the Adventure Guide course? This course covers a broad spectrum of topics, including understanding different types of adventure activities, guidelines to follow, ways to create adventure itineraries, and more. What skills can you gain from adventure specialist training? With the help of our Adventure Specialist course, you will gain a clear understanding of planning adventure activities, creating an itinerary, offering services, and providing unbeatable experiences to travelers. How long does it take to complete the Adventure Specialist course? It's a small yet informative, skill-oriented course for travel professionals that can complete within a few minutes and become experts in. All right, so it says intermediate level, 40 to 50 minutes, language English, pass the quiz, complete the course. 19 reviews, very nice. All right, so we're going to go start the course. And I know there was like a glitch last time, so let's see, hopefully it'll work this time. Make sure your name is up here at the top. add to notes, all slides, and then right here under your My Itineraries, it should show up for you, okay? The itinerary. So again, this itinerary name is Adventure Specialist. And then that way you have them, you can save them, you can send them, etc. Okay? So I'm going to say save. And hopefully it'll save. If not, maybe not. Okay, there we go. All right. So as you see, these are programs that we're going to go through, and then we have the test. How do I register for this? So again, you go into the TBO Academy. And again, as I said, make sure you put it to everyone in the chat because as I said, I'm going to be reading. So you click on this TBO Academy, you register. Agent C is Archer Travel. Agent is you. Okay. So when it asks for the information and if it asks for the consortium, it's Travel Leaders Network. Okay. All right.
Marnie, what's ODP, OTP? Oh, it's verifying me. Okay, hold on. All right, I got it.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, let me know.
Hey,
Is pretty good?
I got a question really quick, Marty.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, you already started, but when you were back on your on the certified certificate workshop, you had all of those hyperlinks. Where do you find that? Is that under features?
That's right here. Yeah, featured. And then down here, your
Or
arrow
you
down, and then it's right here. This one.
I have that one, but I think it was under discussion, the first one, if you go back. Go back one more. Yeah, under discussion. See where you have all those links? Scroll where you were on you had all those links.
Yeah, this one here. This one.
I have that one. Okay. I just thought that it was posted there. I thought I saw you had links there. That one I do have. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So again, if you're still registering, don't worry. We'll make sure that, you know, when we get to the test part, so just listen. And then also, if you have questions, put it to everyone in the chat so they can answer so you can get registered. All right. So adventure tourism. I'm trying to register, but validation. Okay. Sometimes just get completely out and then go back in. Like I said, this one's kind of finicky. So maybe go in with your Gmail or go in with your Facebook. Try registering or clicking to get in a separate way. I think it gives you two different options. Like I said, this one is glitchy sometimes. So just keep trying, maybe get out completely, maybe go into another, you know, clear your cookies, something like that. All right. Adventure tourism was one of the niches in the travel industry. Offers various adventure activities, including hiking, water sports, trekking, wildlife safaris, desert activities, and snow adventures. This form of tourism is strictly related to offering a unique set of outdoor-indoor activities and specific experiences to travelers of different age groups. It is provided to maintain travelers' attention spans, offer them something unique, and bring unbeatable experiences to their travel. Why adventure travel is popular these days? Adventure travel has witnessed significant growth for several years. It's a unique, transformative, and meaningful travel requirement for travelers who want extra fun and a thrilling activity experience. Modern day travelers look for something extraordinary when exploring a particular destination. They look forward to experiencing a unique culture, performing an activity, interacting with new people, and doing more. Therefore, you need to become an adventure specialist, follow our adventure guide to offer the right kind of experience to the correct set of travelers. Top reasons for increasing adventure travel requirements: the rising influence of social media and the widespread availability of activity-specific content inspire travelers to explore new destinations and perform new activities. Performing outdoor activities provide mental, physical enhancement to travelers and encourage them to travel more. Adventure travel is an integral part of sustainable tourism in which local activities are promoted. In most places, adventure activities are performed close to natural places and remote areas, which help popularize the local attractions. Okay. All right. How to become an adventure specialist. So if you're looking to become an adventure travel specialist and gather essential skills to offer distinctive adventure activities to travelers, then you have arrived at the right place. Complete this exclusive adventure specialist training from TVO Academy to gain the expertise, skills, and knowledge to offer extraordinary experiences. Our free certification in adventure tourism specialist helps gain specialized skills in the following categories. Understanding the categories of adventure activities. Know the different types of activities in Adventure Travel Guide. How to plan and design adventure travel packages. Keeping ecotourism and sustainable travel practices in check. How to take care of risk management and meet regulatory compliances. General guidelines for water sports and general guidelines for aero sports. All right. What is soft adventure? Well, one of the integral aspects of Adventure Guide program is understanding the categories of adventure activities correctly. Despite thinking directly about the different activities covered by adventure travel, you should first learn about soft and hard adventure experiences. What is a soft adventure? Soft adventure activities require minimal physical effort and equipment and have low risk factors. They include hiking, wildlife safaris, hot air balloon rides, kayaking, and more. All such adventure activities are slow paced, yet fun loving, allowing travelers to perform them easily and comfortably. Most importantly, soft adventure activities are meant for people of all ages and require minimal training. In fact, as travel agents, you can best promote soft adventure activities with your travel itineraries and offer something additional to explorers. To perform the adventure specialist role, you should know different activities and the best places to experience them. List of soft adventure activities. So you have wildlife safaris, allow travelers to explore animals in the natural habitat in a national park or protected reserve under the supervision of a professional expert. You have nature hiking. Hiking is a natural expedition to a mountain or any area with scenic beauty. It involves walking long distances with a professional guide by your side and learning the safe routes to travel. Hot air balloon ride. One of the fun-filled adventure activities is hot air ballooning. A majority of travelers love to ride in a hot air balloon in the vicinity of scenic surroundings and capture the panoramic view. Becoming an adventure specialist allows you to offer this activity to travelers. Kayaking. Kayaking is a serene water sport that is done at a slow pace, involves paddling down the waters while exploring beautiful surroundings. Cultural tours. Every destination worldwide has its own culture and authentically rich traditions. As an adventure specialist, you must know how to offer cultural activities to travelers and help them learn about different countries, traditions, and authentic practices. Camping. Camping is another soft adventure activity you should know about as part of our Adventure Guide training course. You must already know that camping involves staying in camps in the open surroundings of a mountain region, near a riverside, in the desert, or any other natural area. All right. What is a hard adventure? Well, challenging adventure activities are thrilling yet physically demanding, especially for travelers with the adrenaline to push themselves to the limit. Our adventure guide will help you become a hard adventure specialist and offer a broad spectrum of thrilling experiences at different places. The required training and equipment rental are important aspects of challenging adventure activities. As an adventure travel guide specialist, you must know the sources to provide explorers with training, professional guidance, safety measures, and other important information. List of hard adventure activities. Scuba diving. It's a thrilling adventure that involves exploring the underwater world in the company of professional guides. This activity requires basic to advanced training and equipment to ensure safety. Whitewater rafting, another adrenaline pumping challenging adventure activity that you should offer is whitewater rafting. After receiving the required training, adventure seekers can navigate through fast flowing water streams and cross turbulent rapids. Skydiving, jumping straight. Hold on one moment. I'm on a meeting. I'll call you back. Right. Love you. All right, skydiving, jumping straight from an aircraft when flying 1,000 meters high is a real adventure. As part of becoming a professional adventure guide, offering skydiving experience to enthusiastic travelers is profitable. You have paragliding. You're flying higher up in the sky when performing the adventurous sport of paragliding with the help of a professional expert. This adventure activity allows you to launch from land, fly high up in the sky, and feel yourself a free bird. Skiing, another popular adventure activity that can be performed in snowy regions, offers skiing across snowy terrains, challenging pathways to feel the speed and adrenaline rush within. And then surfing, riding high on the speedy ocean waves, is the most promising water sport for beach lovers. As an essential part of the challenging adventure activity, you should know the intricacies of surfing to become a professional adventure specialist. Identify your client's requirements. Okay, so another essential part of adventure specialist training is learning how to plan and design effective travel packages and itineraries for your clients. Crafting a customized adventure travel itinerary is a strategic approach that meets the requirements of thrill seekers, nature lovers, and cultural enthusiasts. To plan and design adventure travel packages, follow the step-by-step learning process. So identify your clients' requirements. First, understand clients' requirements regarding particular adventure activities that travelers are interested in. You must understand the requirement of solo travelers, families, couples, and kids, and offer them a preferred range of adventure activities to perform. Accordingly, you can decide whether to provide soft adventure or challenging adventure activities and allow them to create unforgettable experiences. Important steps to follow when understanding clients' preferences. First, identify the adventure activities that interest the travelers. Evaluate the fitness level of the travelers. Select activities based on the season and easy accessibility. Maintain transparency with subject to the cost of adventure activities. And then offer activities based on different levels, beginner, advanced, and intermediate. Okay, so again, like qualify your clients, right? Partner with local activity experts. Networking is everything when it comes to becoming a result-oriented adventure specialist. As part of our adventure specialist guide, you must learn to connect with local activities partners across the different destinations to collaborate and offer services to diverse travelers. Steps to follow when collaborating with local activity experts. First, identify the top adventure activities offered in a particular destination and start connecting with the local partners. Contact well-established local adventure activity services providers through the websites and social profiles or by directly reaching the office. Verify the local activity expert certifications, licenses, equipment, and safety protocols. We propose offering their adventure activity services to your clients at special rates. And then create tailored packages, unique itineraries, and then start sharing with your clients. Keeping ecotourism and sustainable travel practices in check. Another essential part of this adventure guide program is allowing travel agents to become responsible for sustainable travel practices and promote ecotourism among travelers. You can take care of the required eco-friendly practices when offering adventure activities to explorers. Steps to promote sustainable adventure activities. Educate the travelers on sustainable practices to avoid littering and plastic usage and stick to the trails. Ask travelers to respect nature, local culture, and traditions. Make use of refilling water bottles. Avoid carbon footprint emissions and maintain ecological balance. Partner with local adventure experts to ensure single use of plastic and encourage activities that lead to water restoration, afforestation, wildlife habitat conservation, and more. All right. How to take care of risk management and meet regulatory compliances. So when operating in the adventure travel sector, it's important to strictly adhere to risk management and several regulatory practices. You must follow essential safety concerns, legal requirements to ensure the safety of your travelers performing different adventure activities. It's further important to maintain local customs, protect the environment, reduce waste, and uphold ethical standards. Here's a list of safety standards and regulatory compliances to meet. Collaborate with local adventure activity experts who have licensed authority. Verify the activity provides insurance and robust safety equipment to provide. Conduct in-depth research on provider safety facilities, staff training, and equipment quality. Meet the local governing laws and comply with necessary environmental practices. Identify potential risks concerning weather conditions, wildlife, terrain, hazards, etc. Encourage travelers to review the safety terms and conditions. Share detailed information related to any adventure activity, and train the agency with the required skills. Teach how to handle medical emergencies and ensure clients' safety. And then conduct periodic reviews of activities, guidelines, and equipment. General guidelines for water sports. So earn this adventure guide certification from us to create thrilling experiences for your clients and let them remember for a long. If you want to become a water sports adventure expert, then you must follow the guidelines when collaborating with professional experts. All adventure water sport leaders must possess a valid license from a recognized association and have adequate experience. The leaders must be well trained in offering water sports and be good swimmers, helping travelers feel safe. To be an expert adventure tour operator, you must provide rescue craft or have multiple communication channels with the people who will help travelers perform the thrilling water sports. You must encourage all the participants to follow mandatory safety standards, such as wearing safety equipment and following instructions carefully. All equipment that you provide for travelers must be a high quality. And then it is essential for you to let participants sign the liability waiver form and obtain their approval to perform water sports according to their own will. All right. General guidelines for aero sports. So with the help of this comprehensive course, you will gain skills required to become an adventure specialist. Specifically, you will get to know the necessary aero sport guidelines, offer unbeatable experiences to clients. All aero sports must be offered under the supervision of licensed certified instructors. Ask the operator to check the quality of the aero sports equipment. Make sure passengers are medically fit. The aero sports must be performed during the daytime. First aid equipment must be available at all times for the safety of participants. All the aero sports must be performed in the clear sky and must be avoided during bad weather. And it is essential for you to let participants sign the liability waiver form and obtain their approval to perform aero sports according to their own will. All right, is that it? Are we already done? That's a quick one, right? All right. Let me go back. Come on, get me back there. Okay, click and I'm stuck. Refresh. All right, everybody ready for the quiz? All right, okay, hold on. My cough drop. Sorry, I needed my cough drop. All right. Next. All right, so let's go ahead and take our quiz. Maybe. Like I told you, this one's all finicky. Hold on. Oh no, Vanessa. Okay, I am recording it. So still waiting. You shouldn't have to wait for the email. You should be able to jump back in. So I would just get completely out and then go back in. And like I said, when you do, a lot of times it will give you an option to sign in by email or like Facebook or something. Let me show you real quick. All right, so go here. Oh, I'm already there. So yeah, so here I'll log out and then I'll log back in and show you. So yeah, I would get completely out and then just click sign in. So you can sign in by Gmail or by your login. Okay, I would try both ways. It's just a It's a touchy program. All right, and let's get back to adventure specialist. Okay, there we go. All right. Come on. And let me know what you guys want to do for next month. Like I said, we've got La Colección. I think this one gives us a free couple free nights in Cancun. So that's definitely a fun one to do. All right, there we are. All right, just so you guys know, over here, the questions may be out of order, the answers may be out of order, but we will make sure that everybody passes, okay? So, in what way can you ensure the safety of participants? Creating flexible itineraries, providing proper safety equipment, low price, offering a package. Safety equipment, right? Do you guys have that same answer or question at the top?
No, they're in different orders.
Okay, thank you. All right, what is a unique qualification for becoming an adventure specialist? Promoting sustainable adventure experiences, right?
Yeah.
What is the objective of becoming an adventure specialist?
Providing thrill-seeking activities.
All right. Which one of the following is a trending adventure activity? Adventure park, virtual, sustainable adventure activities, water sports.
Adventure park?
What do you guys think?
Mhm.
Which of the following is not synonymous with an adventure specialist?
Which of the following?
Very low physical fitness.
That's what I'm thinking. Which is it?
Maybe physical fitness is
Oh.
not.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
They should have
Yeah.
strong communication, have knowledge, and safety and medical health training.
Mm-hmm.
Which of the following is considered a soft adventure? Bird watching?
Yeah,
That's what I put.
that's what I would say.
All right.
Or that one. Which is it? Bird watching?
Bird watching, yeah.
Okay.
What is an essential part of offering adventure activities? Comfortable kind of briefing about safety, providing promotional briefing, activity, and safety, right?
That's what I would think. Yeah.
And then which name should be followed as part of risk management?
Finding potential hazards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, what do you guys think?
I have different questions. I have to go back here. I have
Okay.
one. In what way can you ensure the safety of participants? Providing proper equipment, was that the one?
Yep, that's the top one.
Okay. What is unique qualification for becoming an adventure specialist?
Promoting sustainable adventure.
That's promoting, okay. And what is the objective of becoming
Providing thrill seeking.
the thrill seeking? Okay, that's what I missed. Yeah, they're not in order, but they're all on the same page. You can scroll up.
Yeah.
Oh, I get one more. Which one of the following is a trending adventure activity? Adventure sport, adventure park, virtual reality.
Adventure park, yeah.
Is that oh, there goes my dogs.
Yeah, I don't know if these are right, but let
Okay,
me
we'll
know if you
see.
guys think any different.
Let's see. What is adventure park activities? Yeah, I think so too. Trending. That would be my answer. Bird watching. I've got that one. You've got finding. That's a different one. I didn't have that one. Hazards.
It's a 7 out of 8, so we
Okay, that's
passed.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. Let's see how we do. Ready, Freddie? Let's go.
All right, does everybody have these? Does anybody need help
I
before
do.
I submit?
I got 7 out of 8. That's good.
Yep, as long as you passed.
The question that the trending adventure activity that should be sustainable adventure
That's
activity.
the one we
got wrong then. I bet that's
Yeah.
the one we got wrong because we just got one wrong. Because otherwise,
All right. So congratulations. So again, now you can view your certificate. Here it is.
Yep.
It should get
Woohoo.
emailed to you also. You can download it.
Yep.
As I said, there's lots of other trainings if you want to do them. This was a short one. Sometimes yesterday we were on for 3 hours with Kennard, our
Oh, God, yeah,
brain.
Yeah,
that's long.
Yeah.
that was long.
Started
There
out with like 43 and ended with 20. But we did
Yeah,
it. We got it. So
Well,
we
there
got
were
through it.
6 sections we did, or 6 courses, didn't we? Something like that.
yeah,
6.
yeah.
Yep.
So post your certificate, say, hey guys, we got so much that you can do. You can do soft adventures, you can do, crazy adventures, let me
Mhm.
book these for you. So again, if you're new, welcome. Hope, this was a short one. Like I said, we have different ones. Next week we are doing Maldives. Okay, it's in the same
Yay, that's
program.
good.
So once you get registered, as you see here, then it's Maldives. We're going to learn all about that.
Mhm.
And then the next week, we're going to learn about the French Riviera. Again, same program. So, courses taken. So we'll do that. And then, like I said, La Colección, I think this one, once we finish it, hopefully, we will get a free, let me see if it shows. Sometimes it'll show login. Do, 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 do. All right, so I'll pre-register to their customer service would register. Okay, perfect, Vanessa. So again, luckily this was an easy one, so you can catch up.
That was easy. Thank
Um,
God.
but like I said, like yesterday when we did Kennard, it's a long one, but to get a free one, download with the PDF, don't save the image. Oh no. Yeah, I was wondering because I was showing you, let's see, my itinerary. Yeah, so something, we need to send them a message and find out why it's not saving for us.
I might say this good.
But yeah, so again, if you want to catch up with Kennard, I will be posting this here on my YouTube. We just did that ecotourism, again, niche market if you want to do that. We did Atlantis, Dubai, the Palms, and the Royals. So lots of training in here. If you missed some, if you're going to Puerto Vallarta or having somebody go and you want to learn about it, go and check these out. So again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining me.
Marty, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
It's off topic, but Carnival Cruise Lines, if you find a cruise or somebody calls you and they have a cruise and you go on the portal and cannot find it on that Carnival, what does that mean?
Sometimes they're different, like casino rates, they have if you don't have their casino rate number or whatever, that won't pull up for you usually. So usually what I do on any cruise, I'll always, even if I go in and do the booking myself, I'll still call up Carnival and I'll say, hey, can you get me a better deal? Or my niece got this casino rate one and they said, yeah, we can match that. And then, I just had to give them her casino login or whatever.
Gotcha.
So,
Well, I can't find the cruise at all. It's a cruise out of Norfolk, Virginia on a ship called the Sunshine. And I go into Carnival's port and I can't find sunshine at all and none going out of Norfolk. So I think I'm going to call Carnival today and find out what's going on.
yeah. Yeah, because here's the stop. All right, so let's yeah, again, I would definitely ships and sailings. Okay, so ship. So create a booking. Let's just see. But yeah, I would definitely call that. I always call. And then just like I said with Archer too, always call and let people, let them know. So right there, Norfolk.
August 23rd.
Okay, May, June. I could have put it up there, but August.
There's
There it is.
23rd. There's
There it
23rd.
is.
There
Yeah,
was. Yep,
there it is.
right
Is that
there.
it?
Yep. So you select that
Carnival
ceiling.
Sunshine. Now, what am I doing that I can't find that?
I don't
Sounds
know.
like
Use
me.
your filters.
Mhm.
Always use your filters.
Mhm.
All
I
right,
should
I'm
laugh. I'm
on it.
sorry.
Yeah,
All right.
just at the Philadelphia one. Thank you, Christine. The Philadelphia event just opened up 70 more spots, so it's in the back office under the Travel Cafe. So make sure you, if you want to attend, get in there and sign up because it's going to be amazing. So yeah, so now you're in here. Now you see the different offers, right? But like I said, I always just call just to make sure. Also, are they military? Are they interline? Interline is our pricing, okay? Are they seniors? What state are they
Yeah.
from? So let's just say this is for me. Let me just,
Yeah, they're seniors from Pennsylvania.
okay. And I'll just put that, apply filters. All right, so interline rate 724, but and here's program, but sometimes like Super Saver, let's just say here, sometimes some of the other programs give you better benefits. So I'm just talking for you as an agent, even though we get an interline rate, sometimes you don't get the discount on the deposit, you don't get the onboard credit. So for maybe $50 more, you get this early saver bonus and you're getting $50 onboard credit, you're getting this, you're getting that. Thank you, Karen. So I always compare that too. And like I said, I always call once I find something like here, early saver, reduced deposit, onboard credit. So all that is
Yeah.
included. So you compare that.
Something is definitely wrong with mine because whenever I go in to ship, sunshine is darkened out. I only have a few light ones. I'm going to have to clear out my cache or something because
Yeah.
something's wrong.
Or like clear out the filters or something.
Yeah,
'Cause, yeah,
something is definitely wrong.
Yeah,
yeah,
see if your browser needs to be updated. I have had that issue where I couldn't
Yeah,
proceed
something's going on.
and I needed to update my browser
Well, I
itself.
use Google, my browser, Microsoft Google. I
Right,
mean,
but
everything
sometimes you
I'm
have to
supposed to use.
update it. You have
Yeah, I'm
to
definitely going
go
to
in
clear
the
everything out
three
now.
dots up there
Yep,
and see
that's
if
where
there's
I'm
an
at.
update waiting.
No update, but I'm definitely cleaning out my history. What a mess.
so see, you can sort it by, the ship date. You can sort it by sale to,
Yeah,
depart
yeah,
from.
yeah.
So,
Something's wrong with mine.
yeah.
All right, I'm just going to call them too because this lady wants to book.
Okay. Yeah, that's like I said,
Thanks for your
that's
help.
the
Thank
best
you very
way.
much.
You're welcome. And then that way you're getting the best deal. But just so you guys know, like Princess, because some of these companies use outsourcing, home-based people. And like my Princess cruise I booked for a client, I talked to 3 or 4 different agents at Princess. I got 3 different pricings. Finally, when I got the same pricing as myself twice, I'm like, okay, I know I got the best one. So, if you don't feel comfortable with what that person gave you, call back and ask another one. Because some
There
people
it's
do,
working.
and they may not research as much as the other person. So always take that opportunity. And again, don't be afraid to call our vendors. Don't be afraid to call our tour travel. That's, don't be afraid to ask in the chats. Okay?
I
Anybody
got
else?
it now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Anybody else have anything before we go? Again, thank you guys for coming. Make sure you post your certificate. Let's see if our one source Princess Cruise Lines are showing so you can see the new cruises available. Sometimes it pops off. So let's see. Ding, ding, ding. Nope, not available. I know they had like 70 the other day. So, but yeah, we just did Princess. Earn your free cruise, guys. Join us for Canard. Otherwise, have an amazing weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Again, this one was short and sweet. So we will talk to you soon. As we always say, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. So have a
Thank you, Marnie.
great day.
Thanks, Marnie.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thanks, bye.
Stay.